Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful Today Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Final medications, RG gets horrible news, Thomas plutocrat straits. The bold and the beautiful recap for Thursday, October 26, 2023, reveal that the final details before the fashion show are being worked out. The bold and the beautiful recap highlights matching jewelry is being placed with the apparel as well. Eric tells RJ Forrester that he did this. Ridge Forrester plans to win. Charlie Weber returns with Lauren Fenmore and Esther Valentine wishing to see Ridge Forrester. Thomas Forrester believes Ridge is going to win. Esther tells Ridge how important she loves his dresses. Lauren tells Ridge she's veritably interested to see what's new. Ridge says they're pushing the envelope a little bit. Esther loves being there. Esther says that wearing a Forrester original would be great. Charlie asks Esther if she's going to be tromping the runway hereafter. Ridge puts the final traces on effects and says it's chow time. RG is affrighted by Eric Forrester's news, the bold and the beautiful spoilers. Eric works on his final adaptations before publicizing that Ridge is going down hereafter. Eric's hands begin to shake and RJ as to take over. Eric tells RJ how important he has done. RJ wants to give Eric the credit for it. Eric says there's so important writing on this. Eric indeed mentions that his life depends on this. RJ questions Eric's comment. RJ urges Eric to tell him what's going on. Eric tells RJ he'd a lot to learn when they started working together, but he's a real matno. Eric tells RJ how good he is. Eric says this is his last hurrah. Eric tells RJ that he's dying. RJ cries and says no. RJ asks what Eric is talking about. Eric says life no way means as important as to a person who's told they're dying. RJ says they should be calling in specialists, not doing a fashion show. Eric wants to do this. Eric wants to be with the two people who love him so much. RJ isn't okay with this. Eric tells RJ he's going to set the world on fire. Eric won't tell Ridge because he doesn't want to see in Ridge's eyes what he sees in RJ's. RG says Eric changed his life. Eric wants to spend a little time alone. Donna Logan has RJ to go upstairs with her. Eric goes over his designs and remembers fashion shows of the history. Eric says hereafter I go out on top. Thomas Forrester worries about the budget. Hope Logan loves the changes Thomas has made to the dress she's wearing. Thomas tells Hope they need to get their budget back, and that's a big reason why Ridge needs to win the contest. Thomas and Hope bandy how a developer has to design for the person he's making the dresses for. Thomas says after hereafter Hope for the future will be back in the limelight. Ridge is in for a heartbreak. Eric's verity is exposed. The bold and the beautiful November sweeps confirm that Steffi will eventually make a comeback, but the fate of the return will be instigative to watch. Next, Eric's health struggle will come to light and Ridge will bust out on RG for not informing it before. But that's not it. Eric's condition will take a dark turn that no bone saw coming. As for RJ, his love for Luna will continue to grow. Incipiently, Cleric and Sheila will decide to move forward with their relationship. Keep reading to know further details. To begin with, Steffi appearance back from Europe seems to escalate fight between Finn and Liam. While Finn really wants to fix his marriage and be with his family, Liam is hopeless to win back Steffi. Now the question remains, how far will Liam go to marry Steffi again? Meanwhile, the news of Eric's health condition will spread and beget heartache. Ridge Forrester will be devastated by Eric's health extremity and might defy RJ Forrester for not informing him before. RG didn't realize how serious Eric's problems were, but Ridge might still be frenetic about the secret. Dealing with his pater, getting sicker, Ridge might be looking for someone to condemn. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that RJ, Steffi, and Thomas Forrester have to prepare for the possibility of losing their forefather, unless a phenomenon cure is found. Regardless, there's chance for Thomas to show he's more caring, getting near to Hope Logan. However, not just physically, she might want to date him for real, if Hope and Thomas connect on a deeper position. As for Ridge and Brooke's marriage, they will decide whether to delay it because of Eric's situation. Still, Eric might encourage them to do with the form, believing a marriage could bring some cheer during this delicate time. RJ's passions for Luna continues to grow. Back to RJ, he'll start liking Luna Nozawa more as she supports him through Eric's hard time and Ridge's counter-reaction. Still, Luna will face her own family problems, especially with Lee Finnegan still trying to remove her from Forrester Creations and from Lay. Could Poppy Nozawa come to LA and make effects more chaotic? It's a possibility to suppose about, as it would be the coming step in the story. Up next, Sheila Carter and Deacon Sharp will consider their future and what it means to them. Cleric might lose hope in his grandkids, so he has to decide if he can stay married to Sheila. However, they might partake the news of their engagement with Hope, Finn, if they are serious about their relationship. Eric's health decline, Steffi returns. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of October 30, 2023 reveal that Ridge and Eric's fashion face-off will protests start with blast. Still, it'll be the fate take will take an unanticipated turn. Suckers can witness adding pressure and indeed sanitarium exigency. Meanwhile, Steffi will make a long-awaited comeback and surprise Finn. Curious about what happens coming? Keep reading. Eric and Ridge's fashion showdown reaches explosive finale. During the week of October 30, November 3, 2023, Eric and Ridge's fashion face-off will come to a thrilling conclusion. Buyers will aimlessly pick their pets without knowing who made them. This will ensure a fair decision grounded only on Eric and Ridge's chops. Clearly, someone has to lose this fashion competition. Ridge has been boasting endlessly about defeating Eric on the runway, but he wouldn't be so confident if he knew his father was seriously ill. However, he might feel bad for stealing Eric's last chance to shine if Ridge wins. On the other hand, Eric could win, but it might be parlous as dur. Colin advised that the competition might be deadly. There might be a tie if the bold and the beautiful wants to prove Ridge and Eric are both talented. But the real drama will be after the competition, no matter what. Indeed, though Eric was told he'd 6 months left, it might be indeed shorter, especially since he's not following Colby's advice to rest. Eric will keep going until he physically can't presently, and when that happens, he might collapse. In the forthcoming week, the bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Brooke will discover commodity shocking. It might be about Eric's serious condition, either from her sisters or if she finds Eric unconscious. Anyhow, it's clear that Eric's health is deteriorating, and he might be taken to the sanitarium after the fashion competition ends. Next, Steffi will surprise Finn by returning to Los Angeles and reuniting with him at home. Liam might feel let down that Steffi chose Finn over him, but he remains determined to ultimately reunite with her. Meanwhile, Steffi will ask Finn why he didn't partake updates about Sheila and Deacon coming together. According to B&B spoilers, Finn will essay to explain himself and work towards fixing his marriage. Keep an eye out for updates on his sincere sweats. Stay fused to television season and spoilers for your diurnal fix of the bold and the beautiful news and gossip. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.